by Owen, Pence. Globe Correspondent. July 10, 2018. The PGA Tour is realigning its schedule starting next season, and it means a significant change for Boston's annual professional golf event. The Tour announced Tuesday that the Northern Trust Tournament will alternate between the New York, New Jersey area and Boston beginning in 2019. It will remain as the opening leg of the FedExCup Playoffs, which will conclude in August, starting next year. The Northern Trust will be held at Liberty National Golf Club in Jersey City, New Jersey, from August 5 to 11 in 2019, before it shifts to TPC Boston in Norton in 2020. The Dell Technologies Championship, formerly the Deutsche Bank Championship, will end after the 2018 tournament. The TPC Boston first played home to the Deutsche Bank Championship in 2003. It became the second FedExCup playoff event during the format's inaugural season in 2007 before undergoing a shift in sponsorship last year to become the Dell Technologies Championship. With the PGA Tour changing the 2018-19 schedule to complete the playoffs in August and avoid overlap with the NFL, the FedExCup Playoffs were reduced from 4 events to 3 and the Dell Technologies Championship was removed from the 2019 schedule to accommodate the changes. The Northern Trust will remain the first FedExCup Playoffs event. The Greater Boston area is an incredibly important market to the PGA Tour, and we are excited to have a solution in place that brings PGA Tour golf back to Boston in 2020, said Rich Brady, the executive director of the Dell Technologies Championship. We are incredibly fortunate that our partner Northern Trust has agreed to host their event in New York in 2019 and Boston in 2020, which allows us to continue to bring playoff golf to both areas. The loyal fans of this tournament who are accustomed to seeing the biggest names on the PGA Tour at TPC Boston will continue to witness one of the best fields in professional golf compete in a FedExCup playoff event of significant importance. Last summer, news emerged that the PGA Tour wanted to move the PGA Championship to May as part of a schedule overhaul. The possibility of Boston losing its tournament entirely was raised at the time. The PGA Championship was indeed moved to May next year, with the Players' Championship moving to March. PGA Tour Commissioner Jay Monahan has many connections to the Boston area. He was born in Belmont and served as the first director of the Deutsche Bank Championship. He was an executive at Fenway Sports Group prior to joining the PGA Tour in 2010 as Senior Vice President for Business Development. We are extremely pleased with the way the schedule has come together, particularly with the number of changes that were involved in the strength of the partnerships required to achieve this new look, Monahan said in a story posted on the Tour's website. It's been our stated objective for several years to create better sequencing of our tournaments that golf fans around the world can engage in from start to finish. And by concluding at the end of August, the FedExCup Playoffs no longer have the challenge of sharing the stage with college and professional football. This will enhance the visibility of the FedExCup Playoffs and overall fan engagement with the PGA Tour and the game as a whole. Notable professional players such as Rory McIlroy and New England native Keegan Bradley have voiced their affinity for TPC Boston in the past. Last year, McIlroy called the Dell Technologies Championship one of the best attended and best supported events of the year. Bradley said the TPC Boston is a place Tour members look forward to coming. The players love this tournament, he said. TPC Boston was originally designed by Arnold Palmer before undergoing a transformation in 2007, spearheaded by celebrated golf course architect Gil Hansa with consulting from former PGA Tour player Brad Faxon. The par 72, 7,241-yard course will host the Dell Technologies Championship for the final time from August 30th to Sept. 4. The dates for the 2020 Northern Trust have not been set. The 2020 Olympics in Tokyo, which will include golf, run from July 24 to August 9. Owen Pence can be reached at owen.pence@globe.com.